So let's talk back about your position then again. So you're part of the council now, and when you get together, do you find that you can work together fairly well with all of the different council members? So from Ward 1, 2, and 3, and also the mayor and deputy mayor, and anybody else, I guess, who's involved. Is there good communication between you all, just, in Bayham?
For the most part, yes.
Okay.
Um, if you and when you get involved, you hear a lot of different things, right, from neighboring communities
Mhm.
and different municipalities,
Yeah.
and you hear some horror stories,
Uh-oh.
and we haven't had any of those.
Okay, good.
So for the most part, we're very coherent and we get along. We, do we have differences? Absolutely, we do.
Yeah.
But we are. I would like to think we're also quite mature as human beings.
Hmm.
And when it comes time to the majority rules, the majority voted, and that's what we're going with. And
Make a decision.
and you have to go with it, even if you didn't vote for it, right? So
Yeah.
so I think for the most part, we're extremely blessed with the people that are there
Okay.
and the support we have.
Okay.
Like and in this thing too, staff is really important. Like so, we make decisions on reports that staff writes, and
Okay.
then they're the ones that follow through with those decisions, right? So
Mm.
extremely important to work coherently with the staff as well. So it is good in Bayham.
Yeah. And so the staff then, who would you all be like? Who would all be in staff then?
So we have CAO, which is our chief operating officer,
Okay.
executive officer. So
Okay.
anyway, and then we have the clerk, and then usually they communicate things to the more junior staff. So
Okay.
and then often the lead of a department, they come and bring a report as well, and then if we approve it, they carry it through, and if we don't, then they come back with the changes that we asked for or whatever. And so that's how it, many decisions get made and carried out, right?
Okay. And so have you noticed a difference? So in 7 years, there's not a lot of community involvement, but have you noticed a shift in the amount of involvement that there has been, or maybe even thinking about COVID? Did that change anything? Like before or after, was one more involved than the other?
Good
Okay.
question. So before COVID, it was not live streamed.
Yeah.
If you weren't there in person, then you
You
could
get
read the
it.
minutes. I
Yeah.
think the following week, the minutes get posted
Okay.
on the Bayham website. And so now it's on YouTube, and you can go back 2, 3, 4, 5 meetings, whatever you want, and it's still there, right?
Mm.
But as far as people involved, I don't think it's changed much.
Okay.
We just had the budget meeting, and I think online there was 4 people, and in the gallery probably 2 or 3.
Okay.
And this is
Besides
this is
the
budget
leaders.
meeting. This is quite
Yeah.
important, where the rubber hits the road type
Yeah.
of a thing, right? So
This is where our money's going.
if you want to know where it's going, this is the meeting to come to, right?
Yeah.
So and maybe some people do go on YouTube the day after and watch it, right?
Hmm.
I had a lady, a friend of ours, tell me that she uh she watches every Thursday night for comic relief.
Okay.
So take it for what it's worth, right? But
Yeah. So how long are meetings in general?
um we can have a 1 hour meeting, or we can have a 5 hour meeting.
Okay, so it
So
ranges quite a bit.
starting at 6 or 7, and so now we we had some meetings go past 11, so we had
Okay.
to we had to put in a bylaw that we had to all vote to approve like 2 minutes to 11 if we're going to continue. So it doesn't
Okay.
happen very often though.
Okay, but occasionally it can.
It can, yeah.